Good afternoon. We'd like to welcome you all to the Mapleton City 2022 State of the City Address. As I enter my 5th year as mayor, I've gained a well-rounded perspective of our city. I've watched our city staff work behind the scenes to solve problems and find solutions to your concerns. I've seen many of you go out of your way to help each other when they thought no one was watching. I've had numerous conversations with our staff, residents, and city council about how amazing Mapleton is and how we can continue to make it even a better place to live. Through my years serving our city as the mayor, I remain committed to one purpose. That is to make decisions that are best for our city's long-term sustainability. I will share some project updates today that will continue to help our city work towards a sustainable future. Though there were many highlights in 2021 did bring its share of challenges for our city. We continued to navigate the COVID-19 pandemic, faced all kinds of extreme weather, handled exceptional levels of growth, and faced various hardships throughout the year. As individuals in the community, after the Hollow Fire took place in 2020, a portion of our city is now at risk for mudslides. With the flash flooding that took place in July, we were amazed at the volunteers like Grace Ney, who stepped up. I watched Grace helping evacuated residents get settled at the church and treating them as if they were her own family. She and numerous other volunteers handled the situation remarkably well. Overall, many challenges required us to pivot from original plans to find the most meaningful solutions. I appreciate the flexibility showcased by our staff and residents to pivot in hard times and handle these trials in remarkable ways. We have been reminded again and again of how special this community is. We look forward to even more exciting developments and projects in Mapleton in 2022. And we recognize that these sometimes come with challenges. Like every other county and city in the state, we're facing unprecedented levels of growth. In 2021, 517 building permits were issued and 277 new homes were built in Mapleton City. Similar numbers are projected for 2022. As a city, we believe we're ready to manage this growth, especially because of the following. Internally, city staff are making the right decisions to prepare for growth. They are continually making steps to ensure that we provide a great level of service to our residents. Sean Conroy, who has recently served as our Community Development Director for almost 10 years, was recently named the Assistant City Manager to help lighten the load of Corey Branch's administrative load. Let me tell you, this partnership is a dream team, and we are in good hands as a city with them in charge. Additionally, we hired Madison Wilson as our Public Information Director. She has helped us improve the quality and quantity of information we share with our residents through our website and our social media channels. Our joke is now at this point, if you're not receiving all the information from the city, you simply don't want it. We're preparing for a brand refresh to better establish who we are as a city and who we want to become as we move forward into the future. We look forward to getting our residents involved in the process over the next few months and the new clarity and direction we will gain. Additionally, a facilities master plan is in the works this year. We recognize as we continue to grow, we need to have necessary properties and facilities secured to properly run a city of our size. This plan will detail everything from park space to public safety and administration facilities and help us make the smartest decisions moving forward. Our public safety department deserves to be recognized for their hard work in our growing community. We have the best of the best with Chief Glasgow and Chief Jackson. We love hearing from you about their efforts in our city. I've received a lot of gratitude for our public safety department's quick response times through personal conversations, emails, media posts, and even individuals coming and presenting at our city council meetings. Our fire and EMS's unprecedented level of service through their professionalism and response times has literally saved lives of people and their family members in our city. We're proud of their hard work, and I encourage you to thank a member of our public safety department when you see them out and about. We hired a new fire captain last year, which brings us now to 1 full-time fire chief and 3 full-time fire captains. We also have a great team of volunteers and part-time members of our public safety team, and they are vital to our community. We appreciate their service and continue to take care of them because we need them in order to continue to provide an exceptional service to our residents. Additionally, we purchased a brand new fire truck in December, which has been a great asset to our department and community. It looks sharp and performs just as well. You can have the best equipment money can buy, But if you don't have the right people, the equipment's worthless. Luckily, in Mapleton, we have the best of both. We appreciate the partnership we have formed with the new Spanish Fork City Hospital. Our EMS team has been helping with inter-facility transports. Francis Gibson and his team have been incredible to work with. The hospital and our partnership have benefited our community greatly, and we are grateful to be benefiting them also. Our close proximity to a hospital of this caliber is a beacon of hope for those who experience unexpected and expected health issues. We consider this a major blessing to our community. This year, our Public Works team continues to make improvements to our pressurized irrigation system. In 2021, over $1 million was spent on the Maple Street portion of the system. This project was originally slated for a couple years down the road, but we pivoted to be able to prioritize our residents' experience on Maple Street. And now we have an improved PI system and a brand new road. The Culinary Water and PI System Master Plan, completed 2 years ago, has given us a list of projects that we need to finish the PI in the city. A water rate study is expected to wrap up this year, which will give us the insight on best how to move forward with these projects and make the best financial decisions. This year, we continue to find funding to improve our roads, sidewalks, and trails. The city sidewalk master plan was completed last fall and identifies the necessary improvements that need to be made to the city's sidewalk infrastructure. Currently, there are approximately 87 miles of existing sidewalk, 22 miles of planned sidewalk, and 16 miles of missing sidewalk in Mapleton. Additionally, over 2,000 sidewalk hazards have been identified and prioritized in this plan. Our Public Works team is strategizing the best way to approach this project, and many improvements are anticipated to take place this year. Additionally, special attention has been given to improve both the quality and safety of our roads. Last year, in partnership with UDOT and the Nebo School District, we opened a new traffic signal at 800 South and Highway 89. This new signal improved traffic flow through the intersection and provided a safe crossing for the new middle school. We're excited to again partner with UDOT to provide another traffic signal at 800 North and Highway 89. This is an intersection we have been concerned with for quite some time. Through good diplomacy, we have been able to convince UDOT to pivot and construct this signal earlier than planned. Engineering is underway, and we hope to see construction commence this summer. We are also continuing looking for ways to improve our trail system. We are currently studying all imaginable options for increased access to the Shoreline Trail, and we're looking at the possibility of adding mountain bike crossings. A connection to the Spanish Fork Trail is also in the works, and our team is currently trying to resolve some concerns with the railroad to make the connection possible. We had a great turnout this last year at our Pioneer Day celebration, and we look forward to that again this year. Thank you to Logan Miner, our Parks and Recreation Director, for pivoting and taking on last year's Pioneer Day celebration in the 11th hour. It was a truly spectacular event because we had amazing people behind the scenes making this happen. We had a great Pioneer Days committee and group of volunteers. It couldn't have been possible without them. They are already hard at work preparing for this year's celebration, which will take place July 16th through July 23rd. Our parade, ping pong drop, concert, and fireworks at Iron Elm Park will take place on Saturday, July 23rd. This year's theme is Mapleton Through the Decades, and detailed information is coming soon on our Mapleton communication channels. I'm sure many of you are anxious waiting updates on the Mapleton City Network, and I'm excited to report today that we have lots of them. The process to create Mapleton City Network began in 2019 when we learned that the internet service many residents received is unsatisfactory. We could tell this was a problem affecting a large portion of our community, and we were hopeful that a solution existed with an existing provider. After many months of conversation with internet providers, we pivoted to focus on meeting with neighboring cities and the logistics of building a city-run fiber network. We concluded that this would be the best option for Mapleton residents and developed our mission to create a self-sustained broadband internet service in Mapleton. Over the past 3 years, our staff and city council have invested great time and attention to this project. We have conducted a variety of studies to examine other cities' broadband enterprises and determine the feasibility of Mapleton. We are committed to providing every Mapleton citizen with comparable rates, higher speeds, and better customer service, and are pleased to report that preparations for the Mapleton City Network are moving quickly. Construction of the Network Operations Center located in the city building is approximately 80% complete. The first phase of the fiber backbone construction is about 45% complete. 5 miles of fiber optic cables have already been installed throughout the city to form this backbone, and about 10 more miles are needed to complete this phase. Keep an eye out for our fiber team boring cables on the sides of the road and installing them on overhead power poles. They are hard at work pulling fiber cables throughout our city prepared for these connections. Engineering for the second phase of the project, connecting fiber from the backbone to the property line, is about 20% complete. Our city council is set to establish residential and commercial service tiers and rates next month. Updates will continue to come, and here's how you can stay in the know. By the end of March, there will be a new web page on the city website that contains the most up-to-date information on the Mapleton City Network. You can also check out our #Friday Fiber Update video series on the city social media channel starting next month. We will remain committed to providing every Mapleton City citizen with comparable rates, higher speeds, and better customer service through the Mapleton City Network. And we encourage all of the residents to support and take advantage of this opportunity. In conclusion, I think it's very easy to see that Mapleton continues to be a remarkable place to live. All of the great things we have going on in Mapleton, the best are the people we have here. I appreciate our staff and all they do behind the scenes. I want you to know that they are making the right decisions to ensure excellent service to our residents and are incredible problem solvers. I appreciate our city council and all the time and energy they dedicate to serving our community. They love our community and want the best for our community. I appreciate our residents and all you do to look out for each other, support our leadership, and contribute to our community. As we look towards Mapleton's future in 2022 and beyond, I know we are surrounded by good people and are in good hands. I am proud of and continually inspired by the many acts of kindness, service, and charity that I hear of within our Mapleton community. More than anything else, I am certain a continued focus on caring for and being kind to our loved ones and neighbors, even in the face of potentially difficult sacrifice and regardless of our differences, is the underlying key to maintaining Mapleton culture we currently are blessed to enjoy. I thank you for the great blessing and opportunity it is for me to serve in this great community and associate with the uniquely wonderful people of Mapleton who make our community the beacon of excellence it is. Thank you.